So here is a little video about my 1980 Harley Davidson Shovelhead. Wheels are 9-spoke Harley mags. They both have brand new Bridgestone tires on them, 16 in the back, 19 in the front. Front forks are 35mm narrow glide. I had forking by Frank's out of Indiana, make some 10-over tubes for it. Those are brand new. Bars are built by a guy off Instagram out of LA named Standard Cycles. They're about a 12-inch rise. Power is controlled by your toggle switch here that gets the points hot and will get your lights on and off. Tank is a King Peanut. That's Frisco mount. And the paint's not super glossy around the mounts, but it still looks super cool when the sun hits it. I have the petcock with a little valve running off of one of the rear mounts so you get most of your fuel capacity. It's a stock Harley frame. The neck's been raised about 6 inches. Has stock rake. Still has the numbers up here. I don't know if you can see that. My phone's being kind of screwy. Stock Harley numbers. This is a pre-81, so frame and motor are both 11-digit numbers. There you go. The motor is a stock 80. The heads have been dual plugged. I'm only running one set of plugs hot right now. Pistons are 30 over. I just did new rings. Heads have had a little port work done when they were dual plugged. Has solid lifters, and the guy said it had an Andrews cam. He didn't know what grind. So this is post 78, so it should have a 32 amp charging system. Has a panhead transmission, kick only, nothing broken or screwed up on it. Has a knucklehead kicker cover. Straight pipes, 1 3/4 inch, aftermarket horseshoe oil bag that has the filter in it. The shocks are off of a 2015 Dyna Lowrider. They were factory takeoffs with a couple thousand miles on it. GMA rear brake on an 11.5-inch rotor. And the rear fender is just a factory shovel fender, nothing special. Shovel struts. Seat is a Lapera seat and P-pad. It has a 51 tooth rear sprocket and a 25 tooth trans, so it's geared a little bit higher than factory but not too crazy. Has custom mid controls here for the open belt. It's a 1.5 inch Carrata belt drive, brand new belt, brand new pulleys, brand new Primo clutch. Yeah, like I say, running points. I'll get somebody to hold the camera while I fire it up here for you in a second, but it does drip a little bit of oil out the tranny, a little bit of oil out the sprocket, like most shovels. The only defect I've noticed since I've owned it is a couple of these bolts here where the inner primary would have mounted on the case have been cracked. So if that bugs you, you can have it fixed. But right now, it's not really supporting anything other than this alternator cover, so not a big deal unless you want to go back to running a chain primary. I'm going to hand the camera off to my cameraman, and I'll kickstart it for you. Can you hold that, buddy? There you go. So I did ride it this morning, but it's cold. It's been sitting for a couple hours. So there you go. It was a little tougher to start because I was on camera, but normally don't have a problem firing it up in 2 or 3 kicks. 80 was the last year before they went to valve seals. So if you notice, when I really crack the throttle, you get a little bit of smoke. It is tuned kind of rich, but because they weren't running valve seals, you're going to get a little bit of oil pulled down through those guides. Other than that, it's a strong runner. All 4 gears in the tranny feel good. Primo clutch is good, almost brand new. You can do some odds and ends, change it up how you like, or just roll it. Thanks.